In this video, I'll show you how to request a percentage of an invoice for payment by your client. You can request 50% up front and then say 25% when an item is shipping, and then the final 25% when the item is installed, all on the same invoice. Let's take a look at how that works. So we open up an invoice for an example. And here you can see we have an invoice for about $5,200 with no amount requested right now, just a total amount due. Let's say we want to request 50% of this invoice for payment, so we hit the requested percent button. And here we type in 0.5 for 50%, and you can put a note in. And now that's just going to tell you that you're going to use this 50% as a requested amount on the invoice. So when we go back and we refresh the invoice, you can see here that it is requesting half of the invoice total. And if you come over here to print invoice, you can see on the printout it's going to show up as an amount requested down here, and it'll tell you how much has been paid and the total amount due. Now when you get the payment from the client, and we log that in under the payments, and here we have the payment amount, and we'll close that and we refresh the page. Now you can see there's a different amount due since we logged the payment in. We can request another 25%, for example. Type in 0.25, hit submit. And now it's saying, yes, we're going to use the 25% as the requested amount. So if you go back to the invoice and refresh the invoice, you'll see that now it's requesting 25% of the invoice. And when you go to one of the printouts, down here you'll see it's requesting 25% of the total, which is this amount. And it does show the client how much they've paid and the total amount due on the invoice. So you can use the requested percentage over and over to request different amounts of the same invoice till you get that invoice paid in full.